Hey yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag IAmBuffalo. First off, I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope you guys are practicing social distancing and all that good stuff. I'd like to welcome you all to episode number 6 of the Blackout Podcast with yours truly, DJ Bandana Black. We got a couple things to talk about today. This podcast is probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual, only because there hasn't really been like a lot of news, and I've been working like kind of crazy with the YouTube channel and some other things that I got in the works. But first off, I want to say shouts out to our sponsors. This week's podcast is sponsored in part by Armadale Vodka, Top Shelf Life, Hip Hop Weekly Magazine, and also Power 102 Jams. Make sure you check out the Power 102 Jams app. Go download that on your iPhone or your Android, all that good stuff. Check out my show each and every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, the Blackout Preloaded, the Blackout Preloaded with DJ Bandana Black. I almost forgot the name of the show. My bad, it's been a long day.
Can't stand the facts. A lot is insane, they can't stand this raps. I'm so Buffalo like I'm Bandana Black. I'm from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man. Better get him for you missing that. DJ Bandana.
Check this right. Couple things I want to talk to you guys about real quick. Young Chop, I don't know how many of you guys follow my YouTube channel, or even if you follow the podcast. I know last week on the podcast we talked about Young Chop and basically how he's kind of ruining his legacy. Well, things just took a turn for the worse. Things just got 10 times worse for Young Chop. Allegedly, his house was, or a house that he was affiliated with, was shot up, and a guy who may be his uncle put out a video, and basically in the video his uncle was saying like, the people that was coming at Young Chop is suckers because they not showing their face, and he has the freedom of speech. He should be able to say what he want to say. He's from Chicago and a bunch of other stuff. And if you watch my YouTube channel, you kind of understand where I'm coming from with this. I understand what his uncle was saying. You're supposed to ride with your family at the end of the day, but also as an OG, like if you're saying that you're an OG, you're a respectable man, you kind of should have told Young Chop to chill out. You probably should have told Young Chop to stop trolling. You probably should have told Young Chop that even though you're in Atlanta, you want somebody else's city, you got to respect the turf. Like when you just dissing a whole city or a whole state and basically just kind of feeling like, well, I'm from Chicago, we don't play like that. I'm from Chicago, we bout that life. You ain't bout that life. Like listen, honestly, at the end of the day, it's real people and there's fake people everywhere. There's stand-up guys and there's snitches everywhere. So when you kind of you made your bed, you got to lay in it. Unfortunately for Young Chop, it's being reported that he just got arrested. One of the charges is that apparently or allegedly he starved his dog to death. Like, I don't know what that's about. That's kind of weird. Rest in peace to the dog, though. I'm an animal lover, by the way. As far as, like, I just love animals, but specifically fish. Like I got a fish tank with a bunch of dope exotic fish and stuff like that, too, but I love dogs and everything, too. And if that is true, Young Chop, I think that's a bozo move. Like, you're going to starve your dog to death? Like, that's crazy. Especially during the corona season. Like, it's crazy out here. But anyways, I don't want to speak too much on Young Chop's situation. Like I said, he kind of made his own bed. He got to lay in it. 6ix9ine. I honestly think 6ix9ine is going back to jail. One of the stipulations for him going out to jail was allegedly that he couldn't troll. And the first thing that he does is he trolls on the internet. And he's been putting up a couple of comments, a couple of posts here and there too. So I think he may be going back to prison also too. Honestly, and I'm gonna keep it G. I don't wish prison on anybody. But if 6ix9ine just happened to get like 5 life sentences plus 100 years, I probably wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't fight that. In other news, YNW Melly, I know you guys probably know him from the song I Got Murder on My Mind, a couple other hits. He's been locked up for a while. He hasn't actually been charged with anything yet, I don't think, but he actually has contracted the coronavirus. So YNW Melly, it has been confirmed allegedly that he does have the coronavirus, and he was asking the judge, can he get out early? So he's basically saying like, yo, I got the corona, you know what I'm saying, I got the Ronas, B, I need to get up out of here. And they denied his proposal to get out of jail early. Now, I think this is unfair because if you look at it like 6ix9ine, right? 6ix9ine hired somebody, Young Cuda, to put some work in, and then they got caught and he snitched on him. And then he got a shorter sentence because he snitched, and then he got out because there was a chance of him catching the corona. So not only did he hire a hitman and then told him the hitman, got a shorter period of time in jail, and then got out early because he said, yo, I might get the corona, I got asthma. YNW Melly actually has been confirmed to have the corona, and they won't let him out. Basically what they're saying, they're reporting that YNW Melly, all they doing for him is that they basically got him in solitary confinement. Like, they put all of the other inmates away from him. I understand it's because of the corona, but he doesn't have anybody to talk to, nobody to conversate with, nobody to mingle with, anything like that too. And then it's reported that they're only treating him with Tylenol and Gatorade, and they saying that they only giving that to him at nighttime. Now, I kind of understand it on both aspects of it, because honestly, if you guys follow me, if you know me personally, you know I'm not one of those people who just say free this person, free Kodak, free this person, whatever, just to say that they free. I'm one of those people where I really honestly feel like Black Lives Matter. I really feel like crime and innocent people getting hit and hurt and stuff like that too shouldn't happen. So I feel like you can't have it both ways. You can't say free Kodak or free YNW Melly, free these people and stuff like that too, if they're guilty. And then on the other hand, when your cousin get clipped or your mother, your sister get hit by a stray bullet, and you say, oh, we need to stop crime, Black Lives Matter and stuff like that too. You can't have it both ways. So I'm one of those people where I kind of draw the line. That's why you ever notice, you never heard me say free anybody. If I don't know you 100% innocent, I'm not saying free you. That's just a personal thing that I got. That's something that I stand on. So with YNW Melly situation, I can say that he hasn't been convicted yet, so technically he's not guilty. He's just being held until trial of that too. So I think if they let 6ix9ine out of jail for the chance of him catching corona because he has asthma, I think that they honestly should maybe look further into letting YNW Melly out, or actually putting him into, even if they don't let him out of jail, maybe put him like in a halfway house or somewhere to where he can get the care that he deserves. Because if he's not convicted as far as being guilty, then you can't honestly sentence that man to death, which is in a way what they're doing, because a lot of people is passing from this coronavirus. I know at first reports were saying it's only older people and real young people like that, but a lot of people my age has been passing away. Somebody who I actually knew personally, rest in peace to Lulu, passed away from the corona, and we were around the same age. So I mean, this is getting real. Like the situations and stuff out here is getting real. Besides that, one thing that I want to talk to you guys about also too, is that I know a lot of you guys are parents. If you have kids that's home with you right now, if you have kids that play video games, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC gaming, whatever like that, make sure you subscribe to the DJ Bandana Black YouTube channel. Subscribe to the DJ Bandana Black YouTube channel. What I'm going to be posting either tomorrow or the next day is a video basically showing you how those same video games that your kids is playing, because they're playing them for 10, 15 hours a day straight anyways, how they can actually make money, probably more money than you're actually making working your job. Streaming and online content is at an all-time high right now, only because the world is shut down, like outside is closed, so everybody has to be home, everybody has to be on YouTube, everybody has to be on Twitch, Mixer, all the other streaming outlets. Well, anyways, I'm going to do a video basically showing you guys how to invest into your kids and how they can actually play that same game the same way that they're playing it right now, but actually make some money off of it and make some money even when the world backs up, and that can actually be a career for them while they're still in school. I mean, if you allow them to play video games for 10, 15 hours a day anyways, might as well make some money. But that's what I wanted to say to you guys. Like I said, this week's episode of the podcast is kind of short. Like, I had a lot of work. I'm actually working on, I can't give you guys too many details on it, but I'm working on a situation that is going to be beneficial to me and is going to help a lot of independent artists. A situation that I'm working on. Anyways, you guys can always hit me up on all social media at DJ Bandana Black. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel DJ Bandana Black, and also if you have Discord, DISCORD, download the app, DISCORD. Either DM me once you download the app, and I'll send you an invite to our secret chat, and that way you know when we go live, that way you know when we do new videos, when we're gaming. If you're a gamer, if you want to stream and game with us, you're more than welcome. Like I said, you guys are the fam, the Bandana fam. You tied in with DJ Bandana Black. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, download that Discord app. There's DISCORD. They have it for iPhones. They have it for Androids. They have it for pretty much every phone. So make sure you download that and subscribe to the YouTube channel. There was one more thing too I want to tell you guys about too. Oh yeah, tomorrow I will be doing another seafood mukbang. We added a few extra special things to that too. That's going to be on the Bandana Fam channel on YouTube. So just search hashtag Bandana Fam. And yeah, I know. This is what I wanted to say. I know last week I was telling you guys that we were going to have a special guest on this week's show. Unfortunately, the special guest that we were planning on having on the show, they weren't I'm not going to say they weren't ready, but they're working on something that's going to be pretty major, pretty dope that we're going to support. And we just wanted to give them the time to make sure they had all the kinks and everything worked out. So when they announce it, everything will be official. Like on this channel and just in life in general, I want to do things the right way. Like if you take the time to check me out, if you take the time to subscribe to my channel, you take the time to download the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, I want to make sure the content is A1, 300% A1. And that person also wants to do the same. So, I mean, once they get everything situated, they will be on the show. Hopefully next week. I'm hoping by next week they will have everything set up and we can announce that on the show. It's something that's pretty dope, especially for all my music lovers. Like if you're a music lover, whether it's hip hop, R&B, reggae, whatever type of music you love, you just love music and you need some music to kind of zone out to, kind of vibe out to. You know, I'm probably giving away too much. But anyways, that guest hopefully will be on next week's show. As I always say, remember, life is what you make it, so make it. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. Mr. # IAmBuffalo, I'm out.
DJ Bandana.